Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is April Sargent. Today I am reviewing the Sephora Freshen Up Cooling Under Eye Gels with Revitalizing Olive Leaf Extract. It says the Freshen Up Cooling Eye Gels are innovative eye therapy pads that combine the natural essence of nature with bio-innovation to bring about an all-in-one solution to all common eye concerns. These particular ones are a pair of instantly cooling gel under eye pads, helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, conditioning and softening properties, soothes and calms the skin, reusable up to 10 times with no refrigeration required. I just realized on the package it does not tell you how long you should leave them on. Let me open it, maybe there's more instruction in here. And there is an expiration date on the back, so if you're thinking about buying some ever, make sure you check the expiration date back there. There is a packet in here, good. It's like Sephora, what the heck? Okay, so here they are, they're in little plastic. Oh, they're fat, that's just one. Well, there we go. Instructions. Cleanse and dry your skin. Peel back protective film and dab off excess moisture. Place one slice under each eye and gently press the slices to adhere. Leave on for 5 minutes or longer to allow product to sink into skin. Store eye gels in clear plastic holder. Wipe off excess residue on skin with a moist cloth if necessary. Moisturizer may be applied afterwards if desired. Can be stored in the refrigerator for an extra cooling sensation. Reuse up to 10 times. Okay, so there's what I was looking for. I've already cleansed my face and dried my skin. Peel back protective film. Okay, so the film's on this side. Dab off excess. I mean, it really doesn't look like there's all that much excess to me. It's pretty much like the little pad there, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. It doesn't say which side, like the flat side or the other, the shaped side. Then underneath your eye, I'm gonna assume the shaped side. Actually, before I do that, I wanted to kind of get a view of my, because this is supposed to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, so let's get a look at them. I'm not looking too bad, but there we go. I mean, I do have some here, and you see that you can, see texture on my skin. So there we go. Don't have any makeup in there right now, making them more visible. Not looking too bad on the fine line and wrinkle area, but I want less. I don't want any. It says to press. I do feel a little bit cool. I don't know, it doesn't really feel like it's gonna stick on there. Maybe I put it on the wrong side. I must have, because it's falling off. Let me try putting the flat side. Okay, yeah, that's more sticky. All right, so I just had it going the wrong way. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I got it close enough. Didn't say how long to leave it pressed up here. Okay, that feels like it's gonna stay, I think. Save your little cups that they come in, because you'll need to put them back in there. I think that if you put them in the fridge, I think they would feel really good under the eye, especially if it's a hot day. Let me set my timer for 5 minutes and then I'll check back with you. This guy does not want to stay in place. I may end up having to hold him for 5 minutes. All right, I have my timer going. I'll keep fiddling with this guy. Maybe he'll stay up there. If not, I'll just be holding it for 5 minutes. All right, it has been 5 minutes. I tried to fold some laundry while I was waiting, and this one kept moving around. Not sliding all the way off my face, but it was moving around. And then at about 4 minutes and 15 seconds, then they both started, this one started lifting some too. And this one, well, you see how it's doing, it's just wanting to do its own thing. So I just held them in place for the last 30 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and take those off and put them back in their little case. And they have the flat side up. Okay, so back in the case it goes. This one too. Seal that back up, and I'm gonna put it back in the little pack. Wipe off excess residue with a moist cloth if necessary. It does have a little bit of excess. I don't necessarily think I need to wipe it with a damp cloth. Maybe I do, it's a little bit sticky. Okay, I wipe that off with one of my little sponges. So let's zoom in and take a look and see if we can see any difference in the fine lines and wrinkles. I think it does look a little better. Not that it was horrible before, but I think it does look a little better. In particular, I'm thinking about right here where that texture seems to be not quite as noticeable there. Here, where the pad was sitting. I think it does look a little better. So let's see, reduce appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, conditioning and softening. Yeah, I guess it does feel really soft. Conditioning, I'm not exactly sure what that even means. Feel soft. Soothe and calm. Well, I wasn't really having any irritation. To me, it looks a little pink right here, but I don't know, maybe that's from me holding. I might have looked pink before. Didn't have any claims about taking away redness or blueness. I do think that it worked. I do think that it helped smooth this out some. Application is not perfect though. Maybe because it didn't feel to me as if the little pads had excess moisture on them though. So I didn't feel like I needed to wipe it off. Maybe that's what I did wrong. Maybe I should have slid it across here and got off the moisture before I put it on, and then maybe they would have stuck better. I guess when I reuse them, I will try that just to see if they'll hold on any better. I wouldn't even mind holding them on for 5 minutes as long as I know that they work, which I think that they do. So I don't know, I guess it's up to you. Would that much of a difference warrant holding something on your face for 5 minutes? I think they met the claim that it stated. I'm gonna reuse them, believe it. I'm gonna use them. I need to get me a little marker or something and mark on there so I'll remember how many times I've used it. I'll do that on the little card. Well, I went on their website so I could tell you how much it was I paid for it, and they don't have them on there. Maybe this was just a short run kind of thing. I just bought it recently. It hasn't been that long. They were in the Sephora collection area. Maybe they pulled it because the application's a little goofy. I don't know. I don't know, but I do think that it works. So I like that. I mean, I would say that having the result is worth 5 minutes of a little bit of goofiness. Yeah, I like them. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for other beauty related videos. I will see you next time. Bye.